Hey, what's up, guys? So if you're like me, you like to play games, but sometimes the games are a little difficult because you have to do a major operation or a major part of the game with the X button. So like for example, a Plants vs Zombies or a Fortnite or first person shooter game, a Call of Duty, you have to move your thumb off of your aiming stick to jump and make yourself a harder target. So what's the solution? Well, you can get a pro controller or spend $200 for a scuf controller, actually 200 plus, because they get more expensive as you add on because there's colors and all these different things that you can do to them. Anyways, I found a cheaper solution. It's about 30 bucks, made by Extreme Rate, that adds, similar to what a scuff controller would have on the back with their paddles to the back of your control. And so here I'll show you. You can see the four buttons that are added to the back of the controller, and they click, and they click pretty strong, so you can feel what you're pushing when you're pushing it, and you don't really kind of tap them by accident, so you can tell kind of how my finger sits over it. I use this to jump. I remapped X to this button because that's what I need it there for, right? I remapped triangle to this button. I don't need to use that one that much, but whenever I do, honestly, I just kind of squeeze, let me zoom in here, kind of squeeze my knuckle down, and that works for me. And then on the other end, kind of a in and out of build mode, or in and out of square. You can add your square button there, your triangle button to the bottom one, however you want to remap it. Honestly, it's whatever you're going to be comfortable with, but it takes away your thumb from having to move to any of these buttons by having them on the back. And like with anything else, you probably got really comfortable doing that anyways, but you feel like, oh man, I know I could be better or do the functions of the game so much smoother if I didn't have to take my thumb off, or if I didn't have to play claw or kind of fat thumb everything at times and risk pushing square instead of X, or kind of those different things. Cheap little solution to take apart your controller, add in the little remap circuit board, line the things up. Not hard at all. Putting the buttons on was really easy. Remapping, very easy. And it's not set in stone, right? So you can continue to change them if you're not comfortable with it. But it's a lot of fun, really easy to use, and definitely has helped improve my game in Fortnite and other games where I don't have to take my thumb off to press the X button to jump or to do a different function of the game. It's all down on the bottom. I can hold on, keep my thumb on the sticks, keep my head on a swivel, turn right, left while walking forward and doing whatever else I need to do. If you're using it for Fortnite specifically, one keybind that I did change this kind of the L3 to was editing. So I just kind of depress this to start my edit, and then select my edit, and then confirm with R2. And again, your thumb never has to leave. It's just really smooth. And then to reset, L2. But in the same, in the same motion, you kind of just do it really easy. But anyways, didn't want to make it too long of a video. Really simple solution, 30 bucks. I think plus shipping, it'll maybe get up to 40, but so much more cheaper, $160 cheaper than a scuff controller. And definitely a lot cheaper than some of the other stuff that's out there. And really for, a simple tool that you need, just a screwdriver to take apart the back, remap your, add in the circuit board and remap your control. Looks really nice, comes in a few different colors. The backing does, because you need a custom backing. But anyways, really cool thing to have, and will definitely up your gameplay. I'll add kind of, my gameplay in there so you can see kind of what that looks like or how it's improved versus some of the older gameplay where I had to take my thumb off and do all that stuff. So it's all about seconds, to be honest, because, sometimes it's a battle of the ping. The other person might see you a half second before you see them, or, the way that it registers, and you get shot first because you're trying to jump or you're trying to take your thumb off the stick. why not just remap it so that you give yourself the best fighting chance to outbuild someone or outshoot someone or out edit someone. So that's all I got. Thank you.